Imagine with me. You wake up on Sunday morning, ready to satiate your hunger. You heat a pan and crack an egg right into that pool of creamy, bubbling butter. Breakfast is served with a beautiful yolk and perfect egg white. But did you ever wonder what makes your egg white turn white? Today, I'm going to show you how the answer to that question opens a doorway of investigation into the very atoms of our universe. Egg white has a protein called ovalbumin. You can think of it like a string of atoms that's wrapped and folded around itself in a very precise and complex way. When you heat the egg white, that protein structure falls apart. They link together like a net and give the egg that all-familiar white color. Now, I use this as an example to illustrate a profound point. The structure of a protein determines the sorts of properties that protein exhibits. In the case of egg whites, the structure determines the color. And proteins are pretty much in everything. They're in your saliva and your stomach, helping you digest food. They're antibodies serving on the front lines to defend your body. And now scientists are able to design their own sequence of atoms to manufacture proteins that have never been seen before. But there's a challenge. Protein stability. You see, generally a protein that falls apart and cannot go back to its original state is called unstable. Just think of the proteins in the egg white. They cannot go back to the way they used to be once heated up. So, if we're going to design our own proteins, we need a better understanding of their structural properties. Simply put, what is it about the structure of a protein that makes it work? And that is where my research comes in. My thesis treats the atoms in the protein like data points and takes a data-driven approach to investigate the role of structure in protein stability. I've obtained information on thousands of proteins built and manufactured in a lab in the University of Washington. Using a powerful tool of math called topological data analysis, I measured the holes and gaps between the atoms. Our preliminary results show that smaller spaces and gaps correspond to more stable proteins. Critical knowledge like this, in hand with AI, can advance drug development and advance the creation of stable proteins. That means if you can simulate what your protein looks like on a computer, we can determine if that protein has potential to be useful. The future applications of this work go into tackling diseases and creating new drugs. My dissertational work reveals just a little glimpse into the beautifully intricate world that God has spoken into existence. Collecting data and analyzing it offers a direct way for researchers like me to investigate this winter wonderland of complexity. So, do you want to build a protein? Come on, let's go and play.